So right now I'm in London with the Sony ZV-1 and I'm going to be giving you 5 different ways to improve your photography with this camera. Now I'm going to be focusing mostly on city and street photography, but you can apply these things to virtually any kind of photography you like. So one thing you can do to improve your photography on the Sony ZV-1 is use the Expand Flexible Spot mode. What that enables you to do is click anywhere on the screen and then you can focus on that specific area. Whereas if you were using wide or center focusing, it would usually focus on whatever's nearest to the center of the frame, which isn't very good for composing dynamic shots. Another way that you can improve your photography with the Sony ZV-1 is by using the flip out screen more. A lot of people tend to just use it as it comes and take photos like this or at a sort of standard level. But what I'd recommend is turning the camera around, getting quite low down, experimenting more with the screen and how you can take different photos. And it's not always going to work for every situation, but you might find that you get some really interesting shots by doing that. So a quick bonus tip is just to be patient when you're taking photos. I've been stood in this alley for about 5 minutes, trying to wait for it to quiet down a little bit. And when it finally did, I got a much better photo. So just be patient and you might be surprised at what you get. Another way that you can improve your photos on the Sony ZV-1 is by using foreground and background in your image to compose a shot. So instead of just taking a photo of the London Eye straight on like this, you can take one that's a bit more interesting like this. And you can apply this to so many different types of photography as well, including portrait photography. The next way you can improve your photos on the Sony ZV-1 is by using the different focal lengths with the zoom. You could use 50 or 70 just to get different types of shots like these. And my last piece of advice that can help you to improve your photos on the ZV-1 is just to try manual mode. So many people will get this camera and just stick it in auto mode and probably just leave it and set it and forget it. But go in manual mode, try different features, try different settings. It can be a bit intimidating at first, but just play around with things. I always say, the best way to learn a camera is to make a ton of mistakes. So just make some mistakes and learn from them.